Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Well, what is up, full-time family? It looks like Dada 5000 has a death wish as he's trying to get back in the Bellator cage where he literally died the last time he was there. It was for a split second when he fought Kimbo Slice. But if you remember that at the end of the fight, both of the fighters were so fatigued. It was embarrassing almost. And that's just even from a fan's perspective. This was a while back. Rest in peace, Kimbo. You know, back when Kimbo was still alive and he fought Dada 5000. But at the end of the fight, I just remember both guys being so gassed, Dada 5000 specifically, that it was comical. I'm talking about laugh out loud. Like, what? Like, what? Is this really happening? That's the type of shit that was going on in Dada 5000 versus Kimbo. Like, completely out of gas, out of energy, but they're in the octagon, so you can't really just, unless you want to pull the David Caveman Rickles and be like, fuck that, I'm out of here, you know what I'm saying? But neither fighter did that, so at the end of the fight, Dada 5000 low-key passed out, went to the hospital, and they said, I think he like died for 30 seconds or something. His heart actually gave out, but he's still here today. You know, he recovered, of course, and now, years later, he's back on social media, and he's not just calling out Bellator fighters, he's calling out 50 Cent. We saw 50 Cent's been, you know, messing around with Bellator recently, called out Rampage Jackson, got into a little trash talk with Chael Sonnen, not advisable. 50 Cent's even had a little back and forth with Brian Bader, so it looks like 50 Cent's over in the Bellator, you know, making waves in Bellator, and it looks like Dada 5000's calling him out. Hey, you want to fight? Now, this is what I'm saying. He's not just calling out 50 Cent. Dada 5000's calling out The Game. If you don't know who The Game is, another rapper that used to be with 50 Cent. And he's calling out either one of them for a potential celebrity boxing match. But he also put Rampage Jackson and Chael Sonnen's name in his mouth like he wants some smoke in MMA. This is what Dada 5000 had to say. Funny, all these gangster rappers doing all this murdering, selling dope, robbing, and gun clapping in their raps, but they're scared to step up and get in the ring at celebrity boxing for a celebrity boxing match. For a good cause to stop the violence, guns down, hands up. I called out The Game and he let the cat get his tongue. Then I turned around and see 50 Cent on Bellator calling out Rampage and Chael Sonnen, but we all know Rampage is trash and Chael is the most boringest fighter to ever step in the MMA cage. So 50, what's good? See, these rappers, actors, and industrial cats act and talk tough, but they really don't want no smoke. They do it for the gram. They don't want to get knocked out on cam. Oh, I see what you did there, poet, and you didn't even know it. Celebrity boxing. Whoever steps up, I hope they like baseball because they're gonna catch these hands to the face. No case. Ain't nobody realer. And fuck Jack Thriller. You thought I forgot about you? You can get the business too. You were supposed to run it with 40 Glock, cuz, right, let's do it. Step up for a good cause and you can lead by example and be the one that gets knocked out, Jack Thriller. Look on it. Bright side, Thriller. You can get knocked out by the hand. Man, I'm not give a fuck about no Jack Thriller. That ain't no celebrity boxing match. I bet you half the people listening to this right now ain't heard of no motherfucking Jack Thriller. But it is what it is, man. You get the point. Dada 5000's back. The important part was he called out 50 Cent, The Game, Rampage, and Chael. Now, I gotta point something out for Mr. Dada 5000 because I don't know if he only wants smoke with the rappers, because if so, he kind of seems like the same punk he's calling these guys, right? How are you going to be an actual fighter? I mean, even if you were just fighting in the streets, a street fighter, backyard, you know, I think this dude was like Miami's Kimbo or something. Like, he took what Kimbo did, the backyard street fights, and he started doing it in his own hood. So he's a guy that runs backyard street fights, you know, those legitimate backyard brawls and shit. But he actually fought in those and shit. And he also fought in Bellator. So if you're an actual fighter and you're calling out Chael Sonnen, or not Chael Sonnen and Rampage Jackson, you're calling out 50 Cent in The Game. You're talking about, oh, how about no shooting, let's fight. You know these motherfuckers aren't professional fighters, they're professional entertainers, and you want to knock them out. I got a better idea, Dada 5000. Since you think they're all tough talk, since you're talking tough to them, how about you get in that motherfucking octagon with Rampage Jackson or Chael Sonnen? You put their name in your mouth as well, right? You said Chael was the most boringest fighter ever and Rampage was trash. Well, if Rampage is trash, how about you fucking keep all that attention on Rampage and quit calling out motherfucking rappers? Because as of right now, you look like a bully, a punk, whatever you want to call it, when you're saying, I'll fight 50 Cent, who's like 43 years old and might have boxed when he was 18, but he ain't been fighting professionally. We ain't even seen 50 fucking spar in 10 years, and you're calling out 50 Cent? Why? Did you not like one of his fucking lyrics? Then you got the Game. I mean, has he even ever boxed? I mean, we heard about 50 Cent being Golden Gloves. What the fuck, bro? You're calling out rappers, but you got Chael, Sonnen, and Rampage in your fucking message. So my question is, if these guys don't want to get knocked out on cam or for the gram or whatever the fuck he's saying, how about you go get knocked out in front of a fucking crowd of people and try to not get embarrassed again like in the Kimbo fight? Because, I mean, this is rubbing me the wrong way. Dada 5000 calling out these fucking dudes that don't fight. And really, when he mentioned Rampage and Chael Sonnen, but he took it right back to like Jack Thriller and 50 Cent. Like, bro, don't come out here trying to beat up rappers just because you know you can. If you got the fucking itch to compete, how about you call out one of these Bellator fighters, motherfucker? That's all I'm saying. But it is what it is, man. You can tell me what you guys think about that topic. That look, he just pissed me off because I hate when people do that shit. When they act like they're tough guys, you know, they're I'm the alpha male of the room. I'm on. No, the fuck you're not, dog. Because I swear to God, all these people, like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna get into a little story. I got a little cousin, bro. He's one of those guys, like, you know, and he's been watching UFC for a long time, even longer than me. Some of you guys have heard about him. And this nigga that robbed me, low-key, not too long ago. He didn't rob me, but he acted like my package didn't show up at his house. Oh, okay. But either way, you guys get the point. But he's one of those dudes, right? If it's someone he can beat up, he's probably gonna try and beat them up. Like, if they're talking shit and they're smaller, he'll probably try and fight them. If they're the same size or he's not so sure, he ain't got time for problems. I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to blah, blah, boom, boom, boom. But if it's a little nigga, you got problems. That's the same shit going on here. Dada 5000's talking about fighting fucking Rampage in the Game in a celebrity boxing match. But you need to take all that attention and focus all that fighting energy on a fighter. How about Rampage? Fuck it. Chael Sonnen, you think he's boring? He'd probably take you down. You don't want no smoke with Chael Sonnen. But I'll tell you what, if you talk about an entertaining fight, you want to put on a show for your fans, you want someone to get knocked out, how about this, Dada 5000? Sign the motherfucking contract to fight Rampage Jackson and leave the rappers out of it. How about we do it that way? They talk tough, but how about you show them how a tough guy does it and get in there with fucking Rampage Jackson? That being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think about Dada 5000 calling out 50 Cent, Rampage, the Game, Chael Sonnen, Jack Thriller, whoever the fuck else in the comments. I'm out. And as always, thanks for checking out this video. If you want to join the notification gang, make sure you hit subscribe and also hit the bell next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. And if you want to help this channel reach its full potential, consider hitting the PayPal link in the description or going to patreon.com/fulltimemma and becoming a patron. I'm out.
This is #1 bullshit.